Hey folks, welcome back. Level Up Royal here with you once again. Guys, I know it's been a minute. I have not been on No Man's Sky in a hot minute. Last thing I really did in this game was I collected a lot of those flyers. Guys, that was a lot of fun. I'm still digging the flyers, by the way. Still finding them. But yeah, I've just been kind of waiting for the next expedition. So guys, here we are, Expedition 19 Corvette. I don't really know what to expect. From what I understand, this is kind of focused on building new starships, or like a new frigate class type of deal. Excuse me, it's supposed to be highly customizable, and I'm not quite sure how you fit that into an expedition. I guess we'll find out. So folks, I just wanted to show real briefly here on the screen what I'm taking in. So in order to do that, I will get myself out of the way before I get into it. If you would mind taking a moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I always appreciate that. Excuse me. Frog in my throat. Frozen pond, stupid frog. Splat. Alright guys, we are hot. Without any further ado, toodles. Alright, so again, I just kind of wanted to show real briefly what I'm taking into this expedition. And guys, the main point of this is just to save time. You know, if I've got the resources, if I've got the cash flow, if I've got the nanites, it just saves a lot of time farming and etc. So yeah, I definitely like to bring things into my expeditions, if for no other reason to save time. Alright, off we go. Have no idea what to expect here. I'm really curious to see what kind of expedition this is going to be. I'd imagine it's going to be largely tutorial based to kind of give us a clue as how, you know, how to build and customize these things. One thing I wish they had in the bases was you could put vendor stations down. Same as they have in space stations, you know, like you could have your tech vendors for Starship, exosuit, all that fun stuff. Hopefully we can put those into our Corvettes.
Commencing wireless system suit initialization. Life support systems activated.
Okay, so far it's pretty typical.
Shield kinetic system online.
Waking up on a strange world. Not a clue what's going on. It's only 100 degrees, so it's not terrible.
Aerial propulsion jetpack online.
Okay, looks like we're on an arid world. I can handle that.
Attachment operational.
Oh, that was a different looking kind of weapon.
Initialization sequence complete.
Alright, folks, first thing I'm going to do is just take a brief moment. Get inventory, see what we've got. Oh, it looks like we got a busted starship. Okay, that's going to be fun. We got a working multi-tool, though. Multi-pass. Terrain manipulator is on point. Okay, so we got some work to do on our starship. It's usually the launch thrusters and the pulse engines that we have got to get working before we can even move the thing. So yeah, it looks like we got some farming to do here. Yeah, we'll definitely be putting down a refiner ASAP. Speaking of refiners, let's see if they gave us one in our exosuit. They did not. Alright. Let's do this little dance. Oh, before we do this little dance. Rise from the wreckage of your ship. Assemble your first Corvette. Oh, we have to excavate the modules according to this. Okay. Defeat Sentinel Interceptors. Interesting. Harvest plants on your Corvette. Okay, I thought maybe we could start doing that now, but then I finished reading it. So much for that idea. Catch your first 3 fish? What? Okay, so it kind of looks like it's going to be a functional base. It's got the nutrient processor in there. So that'll be interesting. Destroy asteroids. Yeah, we'll start working on that ASAP. Ooh, discover 3 creatures. I can definitely start that now. Okay, those harmonic camps, I've done that before. So that should be pretty straightforward. Corrupt sentinels. Okay, that'll be different. Embark on another traveler's Corvette. Okay, that's going to be interesting. Maybe I'll need to phone a friend for that one, I'm guessing. That star diving, that looks like it might be a question mark too. Fall for 60... Oh, fall for 60 second. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Completely explore a derelict freighter. Okay, I used to do freighter raids all the time, but lately they've gotten tough. Like there's enemies crawling around in there. So yeah, I'm not sure what that's going to bring, but we'll get through it. Okay, it looks like we're going to be dealing with sentinels a lot in this one. Alright. Know where to start. Looks like that ship's a bit of ways away. Okay, so yeah, I guess that's going to be our starting point. Get to that ship first. Get to the chopper. Not terribly far away. One more creature. There we go. Ooh, that might be a flyer. It's a beetle. You can usually mount and feed the flyers in this game. Now, whether or not it's a good flyer, I don't know. We would have to craft creature pellets. We might not even be able to do that yet. Well, it might let me. 60 carbon. I'm gonna give that a shot. Why not? If we can get a decent flyer in this game, that would be nice. I don't know if I'm about to anger the locals via sentinels here. I guess we're about to find that out. Wow, tough tree. Wow, those are actually craftable. Sweet deal. Okay, it's not the prettiest looking flyer that we'll ever come into contact with, but again, if it's good, if it's got decent speed, and it's got decent stam, I'll use it. Kind of funny, they gave us these right out the gate. Hey, where'd you go, Poppy? Get back down here. Okay, I can't actually see what's going on here. I need to get that screen out of my way. So I don't see a stamina meter for them. They normally don't have endless stamps, so that's kind of got me curious right now as to what this is all about. Yeah, it seems pretty quick. I think I'll hold on to this guy. My only complaint about the flyers in this game, well, two. For one, you don't get to control the altitude. It kind of automatically does that, which makes flying, you know, across water kind of challenging, if it even lets you. And then getting up steep cliff walls like that can also be nuisance-y. And I already see a bunch of other player bases coming into view. Okay, the stamina finally ran out. That is insanely tanky on stam. So yeah, we're going to be keeping this bad boy for sure. I just got to think of a good name. Hey, get back here. Yeah, I can't pronounce that. Sit still for 10 seconds. Man, he's hyper. I can't even, like, read the name. Okay, I'll have to look at my register for that. Looks like Oswald Oxael. The Grassy Knoll. Oh yeah, we gotta like tend to him too. We're gonna have to feed him a little bit if I can figure out where he went. And he's kind of all over the place. Get down here. Behave yourself. Yeah, we definitely want to get those stats up, keep him nice and happy. Alright, here we are. Alright, so we probably can't get much here because we don't have that V1 multi-pass yet. But I will collect what I can. And yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to have to start farming and get to work on that starship, for sure. Oh, a little free starter sodium. Nice. Okay, we can put down a refiner already, so that's good. Orbital uplink. 30 chromatic metal. That's going to involve copper, or whatever I can get my hands on. Select the device and use activate teleport to instantly transfer to the nearest space station. That's new. Huh. Alright guys, yeah, I'm kind of thinking ahead here. I'm going to get the stuff that I can, that's especially stuff that's super close here. I think I see a cave entrance. No. It's close. So yeah, for right now, I guess I'll just start breaking rocks. Getting that ferrite flowing.
Thermal protection falling.
I could have sworn that said your ship is damaged beyond repair, so maybe that's not part of our... Link to the stars. Yeah, I'll look at that here in just a moment. They give us a lot of goodies starting out here. Kind of digging that. And I know I go through this stuff, so you might as well farm it while you got it. It's a guaranteed source. I'm not going to pass that up, especially starting fresh here. Oh, Gravitino balls. Yeah, we do not want to mess with those. I don't feel like drone trouble already. They sell good, it's just not worth all the hassle at this point. Craft the orbital uplink. Okay, so I got it. They don't want you taking off the normal way. We're gonna have to use that new deal. And I'm wondering if that's crafted in the starship or in our inventory. It looks like our inventory. That's where they want the 30 chromatic metal. Got it. Yeah, that's going to involve copper. I'd imagine there's copper on this world, otherwise they wouldn't have stuck us here. Pyrite, that might work too. No, I think we need copper. I think pyrite has something to do with gold. Little extra oxygen never hurt anyone. I'm noticing here at night I'm definitely taking temperature damage. So I'll have to think ahead a little bit on that where that sodium is concerned. Alright guys, go ahead and get yourself farming here with your copper. Not exactly sure where this node is. It's kind of tough to... Oh, it's right in front of me. Doesn't really look like it, though. There we go. Now I see my copper flowing. It's kind of funny. In Subnautica, you need this to make batteries. I'm going to be recharging my gun before I know it. Wow, it's really hard to tell. Like, normally I can see the nodes pretty well just in the color variants, but I'm really not seeing that right now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get myself... See if I can burrow to find temp control. Sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, see, I'm all the way down at hard deck here, and it's not recharging. Bummer.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Thermal protection falling.
Hey, Alan! Welcome, welcome. Good to see you again. Yeah, exactly. And there will be no coffee breaks tonight. Way too late at night for caffeine. Ah, look at that, I got the jelly. I don't even have to craft it. Perfect. More sodium to boot. Microprocessor? That's a nice score. I have no idea. If I'm gonna need that. But I do know... Oops. Hate when that happens. I do know I'm gonna need this. So I might as well start cracking on that. I wish there was a quicker way to farm this stuff. It's too bad the terrain manipulator doesn't, like, gather the resources when it breaks stuff like that. Be so much quicker. Okay, I don't have that yet.
Technology recharge.
Looks like we're gonna start getting more carbon too. And wow, it's been so long, I don't remember how much it takes to craft a metal plate. And it just dawned on me, I scanned 3 enemies. I don't know if that cleared that. I don't remember what phase that was now. Discover 3 creatures on distant worlds. Okay, apparently those did not count. Oh, dissonant. Okay, I did not read that correctly. Yeah, wrong planet. We probably can't... Yeah, we actually can. I guess we don't need the hazmat gloves for these unless we already have them in this expedition. A resource like this, you just never know if you need it. $50. Okay, that's not bad at all.
Technology recharge.
That's not going to get me anywhere near what we're going to need. Oh, there's a base. I think that's the same copper deposit I was just messing with. Oh, look at that. Fast movers.
Units received. Units received.
Oh, is that really my only copper deposit nearby? Okay, there's a cave, I think. Kind of funny, the scan is showing me this big juicy node, but when I come over here to farm it, I'm just not seeing it. I don't know, this might be kind of a bunked node here. I'd have to go searching elsewhere, and it might not be super close. Yeah, I'm just getting a bunch of silicate. A couple of copper like here and there, but I don't know, it's just kind of a weird node. It's not exactly spawned in correctly, I don't think. So let's go venture, I suppose. A lot of pyrite in the area. It's not close, but we got a flyer, so I'm going to take advantage of that. Next best thing to a starship. So it's not the fastest flying beetle I've ever had, but it's not bad either. Like it's right in the middle somewhere. And all of a sudden, that 600 units doesn't seem like so far. Nice. Okay, this looks like a nice juicy node.
Technology recharge.
Ouch, I did not even see that. I was standing right next to it the whole time. I guess I was so focused on the giant shiny rock, you know, because that never happens. Yeah, we're doing much better on the copper on this one. There was definitely something wrong with that other node. I've come across that a few times in No Man's Sky. The scan outline shows it's there, and it's just nothing but silicate powder. Okay, now we're getting some numbers flowing. And just because I'm here, and again, this is a guaranteed source, I'm going to get it while the getting is good. And I think this was Mike B that brought this to the channel, but if you guys use the smaller of the spears there, yeah, it takes longer, but you get a better return on the resource. So in other words, you get more copper out of this node using the smallest setting there. Just takes a lot longer to farm, but it's worth it. It saves you time from running around the planet looking for other nodes. And wow, I am already up pretty late here. I have no idea how long the stream is going to go for tonight. I'd like to at least get phase 1 done. And a good head start on, you know, other parts. Especially where farming and things like that are concerned. Well, I've already got 1,000 silicate powder. Or over. I'm about to fall into this hole if I keep going. I was getting close. Okay, I think we got just about all there is to get here. And guys, I saw a carbon need there, so these seem to have a pretty good return for the amount of time you spend drilling. Something went very wrong here. And of course the O2 is never a bad idea. Alright. While that's cooking, redlining the tool really does speed that process like hot dog.
Technology recharge.
Alright folks, moment of truth. Let's get this thing crafted. Let's see what's going on with this thing here. Activate teleport. Okay, I'm gonna hold off on doing that for just a moment. I'm not going to go too crazy farming because I brought carbon with me. Again, that'll save time, you know, actually just farming this stuff. But here, right out the gate, before we can get to that anomaly, this is kind of what you have to do. I want to make sure I've got enough going forward. Okay, that should get us by. Huh, wow, it's an instant teleporter. There it is, guys, Link to the Stars. One thing I love about space stations, there's all these little hidden goodies all over the place. Might not be everything that is earth-shattering, but
Units received.
it's free. Nice.
Units received.
Not a ton of units. You can't really buy anything for $1.30, I don't think. Alright, it's a proper space station. We have vendors, so that's a good deal. Let's see what's next on our hit list here. Collect our reward. Interesting, that just fired off. Okay, so there's the old school landing pad, so I guess that's in addition to the space stations now. Oh wow, these are not inexpensive. Dang. I was just curious. Glad I looked. See what the trade thing is all about. I see, okay, yeah. Wow, that can get real... Like, that's a can of worms. You can lose track of that real quick. Alright, enough about that. Let's see what we're doing next. Assemble your first... Well, I guess that's what we're doing next. Toggle module menu. Why? Here we go. Okay, landing gear is flashing, so I guess I'll smack that button. Maybe you have to build it from the ground up. Yep, I see. You have to go in order. to a degree. Funny, it says left bumper, right bumper rotate. Not getting any rotation here. Ah, very cool. I can't build it, but I like that. Okay, let's get back to this. I don't know why it's not letting me select it. That's curious. It'll let me build it on this side, but not the other. Or maybe this is where the rotation thing comes into play. Aha! Okay, so now I can hit my bumpers. I don't know if those are on the right way. I guess we'll find out. Looks legit. Still kind of confused what that's all about. Huh. Only thing I can think of is maybe that doesn't really go there. Yeah, that looks more legit. Aha. Alright, I don't know what those stats mean as compared to anything else, but it's done. Furnish. Okay, so it's kind of like the freighters. It looks like we have a build menu inside here. Interesting. Wow, not a ton of space. Looks like that takes up an entire wall piece. Collect reward. We worked for that. Scatter blaster, I couldn't read that fast enough there. Looks like I got some goodies though. Okay, so we're looking for salvage containers. Yep, salvageable scrap. Got it. Alright, I guess that's our ship. We're airborne. See if I have anything else I can install right quick. Ooh, you can put a refiner in. Alright, honestly, I need to get to my... or to the anomaly, because I've got tons of stuff in there I can use for crafting. So far it feels just like another starship, only more modifiable. I guess no anomaly yet. Bummer. That one's got ancient bones. That's not going to help. Salvageable scrap. I think I just found the flattest part on this whole planet. Oh, restore point. Okay, good to go. I was wondering about that. Oh, that's a nice feature. It says local mission. So to me that kind of looks like the Nexus missions, but separated from that. There's a salvage container, but it is not close. In fact, I think my other scanner was trying to tell me where to go to the nearest one. 900 away? What? Yeah, it's actually highlighting quite a few here. Alright, so situation normal. Chase down the yellow stuffs. Now's a great time to pull that flyer back out. I'm real glad I got this now. The one question on my mind is, can you summon the Corvette the same way you summon your starship? Next logical question, does it take launch fuel? Guess we're about to find all this stuff out together. Oh, nuts. We have predator trouble here. So there will be no leisurely exploration today. Unless I can avoid them. That's one of these we gotta bust open. Okay, that might anger the locals. I have a feeling we're gonna be dealing with drones here in a second. Oh, this one's pretty involved, too. Nice. That should sell for a pretty penny. And that did not anger the drones. Okay, my flyer is not acting right.
Thermal protection falling.
Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with him. It's like he doesn't want to go forward. Wonder what's causing that nonsense. There we go. Much better. That's a good boy. Or it could be a girl. Or maybe beetles don't have male and female. You never know.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Okay, I do not want to agitate those balls. I'm really surprised we didn't get drone trouble. Normally when you mine this scrap, it angers the drones. That took care of that. Let's see what our reward's all about. Oh, whoops. Already?
Technology recharge.
And nuts. Okay, so it looks like a whole bunch of Corvette parts coming. Yeah, I've got to do something about this inventory. Actually... So you can summon it. I think. Kind of weird, it was showing that it was redded out. I went ahead and pushed the button just to see what would happen, and it ended up coming anyway. Oh wow, that thing's got some inventory. Alright. That thing sells for 2 million units. I will take that action. Scatter blaster. Not sure if I'm going to need that. Okay, that wouldn't hurt to pre-install as long as I get the room in the inventory here. I don't normally use the scatter blaster. I don't know, I might hold off on that until I may just end up selling that for nanites. There might be a stage in here where we need it, so yeah, I don't want to sell it until I know for sure. Alright guys, we're trucking right along here. Cruising. What is cruising all about? Engage autopilot for 30 seconds. Alright guys, before I get into that, I'm going to take a quick maybe 1 minute 30-second water break here. I will be right back. Good stuff. Let's see where we're at here. Alright guys, I'll go ahead and get back into it here. Hope you're all enjoying the expedition so far. So far it's different. Very much like a tutorial so far. And we'll see you back in a bit. Peace out, Home Scout. Autopilot. And I also notice it's quite a bit less responsive than a typical starship. Maintain current flight path. Yeah, let's try that. Kind of tough to tell whether or not it's even moving. But it said 30 seconds, so... That's kind of cool. It'll just keep going. Yep, that was it. So you can like get back here and do things like craft while you're moving. That's a nice feature, I'm not gonna lie. I must have to be in the pilot seat. So I'm assuming when you get back into the chair, that kind of cancels autopilot, because I'm doing my own thing right now. Mutated planet. Aggressive sentinels. But it's got that gamma root. I'm going to make mental inventory of what's here. Okay, there's our frozen planet. Ooh, dissonance, folks. So, you know, getting back to taking advantage of getting things when the getting is good. There was a deal here, I think it was phase 3. Discover 3 creatures on dissonant world. So yeah, we're going to go straight there and we're going to knock that out. I notice there's a base there too. That might actually be why that base is there. Funny, I'm not seeing like tritium or anything ticking down. Pulse engine. Okay, yeah, that does take tritium. Okay, so noted. That takes launch thruster fuel. Noted. So it's comparable to the regular starships in that respect. I probably have nothing to trade. Oh, I do have that. Hope I didn't just waste it. 58 nanites! Yeah, I totally wasted that. Ooh, and this is a water world. So if we have to do any ice fishing, I will remember the first system. Okay, it's dissonance, so... And we're already getting predator trouble. Whoops.
Extreme temperature detected.
Extreme temperatures. I'm really only here to scan. Let's see if I can do that from the safety of my starship. And so I can. Let's make sure that actually counted. Yep, says 1 of 3. Sweet deal. Booyah, baby. Wild things. I don't know who comes up with the names for some of these things, but they do a good job. Like, I gotta give credit where credit is due. A lot of these just make me laugh. Oh, very cool. I was kind of wondering what that did. Alright, collect reward. Band defense systems, okay. Inventory. That's nice to have. Gives you a little bit of wiggle room there. Suspicious shield module. You already know I'm installing that. Okay, we're gonna need that for another one of these. We have to find like a space anomaly. I'm pretty sure what that's gonna do. Unless that has to do with the Sentinel base, to shut down the Sentinels on a world. That could be that too. I'll hold off on activating that for the time being. Same kind of thing with these Dyson pumps. It's normally not for me. But again, not knowing if we're going to need some of this stuff, I'll keep it in a safe place for a rainy day. And this is for, I believe, the exosuit. Yeah, we're going to install that. I hope I didn't just waste that. Actually, that's not bad. Yeah, again, I don't typically use that weapon. If I end up not needing those will make for some real good nanites. Alright, back to 1. Warp to a new system. Which I can't do. Okay, I just gave away a microprocessor. So I'm not super excited about that because they're not cheap.
Incoming storm.
But we might be able to craft these. Okay, that's definitely craftable. 3 carbon nanotubes. Let's see if I've got the chromatic. I don't! So close! See, if I didn't cough up that microprocessor, we'd already be in business. Jeepers. Okay, so I need about another 40 chromatic. Come on, baby. Show me the copper. Thank goodness I still have some. Oh, hey, Sunny family. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you again. Yeah, you're up late tonight. I know it is definitely a school night. So yeah, thanks for stopping in and saying hey. Hope you have a good day tomorrow. Please tell me I can pick that back up. Oh, it's a build menu situation. Okay. Alright, let's repair that deal.
Component repaired.
Uh-oh, there's another requirement there, so it looks like I need, what, 13, 14 more? So close.
Technology recharge.
Oh, I had the math wrong on that, didn't I? But it was close. I'll take that as a win for my mental math skills.
Component repaired. Technology repaired.
Alright, good freaking deal. Okay, so we still need to feel it. Warp cell. So I can already feel the chromatic metal requirement getting bigger. I probably don't have enough copper. Let me make sure that's actually what's required. Yep, antimatter. Okay, well I'm just going to craft what I've got and see where we're at. But yeah, I have a bad feeling that ain't going to cut it. 45. $25. So yeah, we did all right. Well, I've spent a lot of time in this crafting menu today.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Alright, one pellet, one trip. Wait, you can't recharge it that way?
Extreme temperature detected.
Oh wait, it comes already fueled? I guess I didn't catch that before. We're already good to go. I didn't have to do all that work after all. I love finding that out after the fact. There's our freezing planet. Oh good, they made that more accessible when they're close. It used to be like it really wouldn't work unless you were hecka far away from it. Alright, noted. So I'm gonna write down because I'll forget like what's going on here as far as my system. This is the krill system. K-I-L-L. It looks like VII 7. Alright guys, it says to follow the expedition route. I'm gonna double check that before I warp away here. It doesn't say anything else very specific other than that. Just follow the expedition route. So if I do exactly as told, we'll wind up here in Owl 3. OWO3. It almost looks like somebody's trying to make a funny face with letters. OWO I. Oh, I left my cargo bay door wide open. Good thing I'm wearing a spacesuit. Alright, so I'm assuming this is the next system that everybody goes to. We can only configure our spacecraft the one way, so I'm assuming everybody has the same range, the same route, I hope. Okay, before I deal with that. Inventory. Oh, wait a minute. Am I paused? I'm not paused right now. Hurry up! Oh my goodness, how many did we get? Okay. Yeah, these shields. I don't have my rocket cannons, which I usually rely pretty heavily on in combat. So this might be where the free stuff they gave us for our starships. The Cyclotron Ballista, or whatever it's called. The Barista. Okay, so we had a side quest for that too. I think it said destroy 3 of those. Yep, it just came up, Anarchy. And that's actually what we're on right now. I just need to keep an eye on them shields. And the ship health. I don't always do such a good job of that. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Technology recharge.
Okay, so far this has been pretty manageable, but if it starts getting real hairy with like multiple, that's when I might be in for a little bit of a ride here. I'd give anything to have rocket tubes right about now. Oh, so close. So close. Come on, dude. Alright. So now I have no idea if we have a space station here. But I don't want to anger the locals too much. I wanted to clear the quest. We got that completed. Oh, and I also got the 100,000 units. Nice. The rewards are coming. Microprocessors. Story of my life. Wow, they are loading us up. See, I brought all this stuff. We might not even have needed it. Okay, now I have no idea what phase that other one was in. That would be the one right there. Well, so far I'm happy with the pace. Sign the first rendezvous station. Okay, so I guess it's just like a rendezvous point. That wording kind of threw me off there. Sign rendezvous station. Destroy asteroids right there. Okay, so that's another phase 3 thing. It's kind of like phase 1 and phase 3 are happening together. Let's see if there's any suicidal Peters. I don't know if they've changed that in any recent updates, but man, that was getting annoying. You're just sitting here minding your own business shooting asteroids, and then some random NPC starship will get right in your line of fire. Like intentionally, like he aims for it. Which is why I call them suicidal Peters. And that is full, so I need to deal with that real quick. I won't use half this stuff. Okay, it wants 40 of these things dead. I'm gonna be here a minute. Might as well turn on the gas a little bit. I wonder what all's involved with rocket tubes. Can't even craft them. Oh, yeah, you can. Copper. Of course, the copper. Ah, the bane of my existence. I had a feeling I should have farmed more copper before I left that world. Hopefully we'll find some in this system. Or I can get to the anomaly. That would be nice, because I got a whole stack of copper just waiting for me. Uh-oh. Break! Break! It's like the toughest space rock anywhere. There we go. Heavyweight. More Corvette modules. Yeah, inventory's gonna fill up real fast. Ah, perfect timing for that. See, a lot of this is just installing modules. Emergency warp unit, smuggle contraband, visit a pirate system. Fall for 60 seconds from a Corvette. That still has me wondering. Ah, take a photo. I could have done that by now. Oh wow, that is not close. We gotta jump 3 more times to get there. Dang. Well, I gotta be honest, first impression, pretty cool. Like, I can dig it. I like having the different crafting options and stuff more mobile. Yeah, this should be fun. That's too bad they park us so far away. Like, they need a teleportation pad over there or something. Unless there already is one and I just missed it. That is a cool starship. Alright, let's get rid of that money maker. Nice little head start. Just hoping to get lucky with some copper.
Product received. Product received.
We needed silver for something. No idea how much we needed.
Product received.
So sometimes you can get lucky and get copper off the starship pilots here. I'm gonna try that just for a moment. And of course, the next option, I could check the anomaly. See if we can get to that yet. Come on, baby, show me the copper. There's pyrite, which is not copper. Third time's a charm? What's that all about? So we have pirate and we have gold, but no copper. Alright, last chance. More gold, no copper. It was an honest effort. Got another one that just landed. Perfect timing. Show me the copper. Actually, before I go anywhere, I'm going to get another inventory slot. See how much this one's going to cost. 80,000 units? Normally they start out like 5,000 or something. That's kind of a sticker shock. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get a move on here. Get out into space, check the anomaly, see if we can even access that yet. That's another cool starship. Getting all shiny rock with shiny starships. Chromatic metal though. Maybe I should scoop that up at least.
Received.
Come on, baby. Copper me. I was so confident in that one. And then he popped my bubble. Come on, baby. Copper, copper, copper. Uranium? What? I literally got every possible yellow element except copper. Just saying. I mean, statistically speaking, I should have it by now. And I still do not. You're gonna hide from me? Yeah, they do that sometimes. Actually, I want to make sure I looked at that right. Okay, I saw something yellow in there. That was the leninium. And this guy is just inaccessible. He has become one with his starship. Okay, there's our copper.
Product received.
Yay! Oh yeah, see there are travel teleporters here. You ask and you shall receive. I walked right by that thing. I'll get down a save because I don't want to have to deal with those resources again. Actually, before we go airborne, I wonder if my photo will work in here. Cool action shot, bro. There it is, bye-bye. That's an easy one. Let's go, Captain Tight Pants. To the chopper. And let's go ahead and collect our reward. Ooh, Living Pearl. I can probably sell all those and get some more cash flow here. I can't imagine needing those for anything like for crafting purposes. Ooh, hyperdrive module. See, this is going to change range depending on what people select. So we might not end up in the same systems. Okay. I'm gonna go play with this a little bit because a lot of this is clearing module attachments, and I saw that reactor there. I don't even know if I have that part, but we're about to find that out. Corvette storage module. Oh wow, you can download this stuff. That's huge. Yeah, you can actually put it right in there from the quick menu. Wow. Modify the wings of air. Okay, there's the reactor, so no, we don't have that part yet. Deflector shield. Okay, looks like that's literally the only place that will go. Man, I don't know where they expect you to put all this stuff. It's like you need a bigger hull. Ooh, I like that. Okay, this looks like cosmetic. wonder what that's all about. Maybe that makes it bigger? Yeah, I think that makes it bigger. Sweet. That'll allow for more rooms for modules in there. Whoa, I'm not gonna like that. I don't like my cockpit view being blocked. No bueno. Okay, it looks like maybe you can stack these. I'm kind of seeing different modules now go up top side, like maybe you can have 2 floors, I'm guessing. Okay, that feels like a can of worms right now. I'm just gonna press interior decor. Oh, that's right. This is what we needed some of those parts for. Wait, that'll be pretty cool. You guys know me, I can nerd out with my views all day long. I might have to back out of this. Oh, maybe that wasn't an extension. It's kind of weird. It looked like it worked. I wonder why that doesn't work. Only thing I can think of is maybe you have to actually build the door. I know I'm not getting like a door option here. Alright, well, that was a good try. So then that begs the question, like, what exactly is that? Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. I am definitely feeling that view. So I guess you have to choose between window or module. Okay, we don't have that. I just checked on it. Corvette shield module. I thought I just did that. Oh, 1 of 3. Wow. Well, I guess I'll go put 2 more back on. Good thing is, once we clear the quest, we can take them back off. Kind of weird it's green lighting there, but like, where is it going? Yeah, I don't like that. How do you, like, exit? Undo. Do not apply. Help! Okay, hopefully that got me the part back. I don't have any more to build. Oh, that must be in advance? I hope not. Okay, since I can't seem to figure out what that's for, I guess that's an easy... Whoa, not all 3. Okay, I'm kind of lost here. I had 3 of those things. Oh, exchange odds unlikely, so it doesn't like those parts anyway. Eh, 1%. That's not helpful either. I might not be able to do this right now. I'm not sure I like this mechanic very much. Kind of feels like I'm exchanging dinosaur bones all over again. Well, that's better, but that takes both. I see, joining, okay. That was something different I was looking at. It looked the same. And if I don't get that, I'm not going to be a happy person. What? Oh, at least it doesn't take away your stuff. Okay. I was kind of worried that that would be a one-hit deal. That's a shame. It says excellent. Let's take that back. I have nothing else that has multiple. Ooh, 95. There we go. Okay, wow, that was complicated. Whoops. Now, where in the heck am I gonna put this where it's actually showing up? I don't want to break it. I'm still really confused how it's like green lighting here, but it's not showing what it'll look like if you hit the button. Ah, nuts. Weapon system. Maybe I can put that somewhere else. Okay, now see, that's showing up. There it goes. Do your happy dance. Walk around in circles. Definitely apply those augmentations. The more the merrier. Damage modules. See, I'm kind of wondering if that's like the offensive weapon type deal that I just stuck in there. Increases damage potential. So yeah, it was most likely the weapon. Ah, nuts. I need one more. Here we go again. Unless there's like something else that counts. Ooh, torpedo launcher. That sounds fun. Show me the money. Anytime now. Oh wait, it still says 1 of 3. Those didn't count? Okay, it has to have a weapons system. Maybe you have to install one of each. But actually, no, I see I did that, and it still said only one. That's interesting. It's still saying one. Funny, it doesn't tell you exactly what you have to put in there. Okay, so that's flashing. I'll go ahead and stick that in there somewhere. And that's my best guess as to what else it could possibly be. There it goes. Maybe I wasn't patient enough with it before. Maybe it just didn't add up when I stuck them down. Either way, we got it squared away. Collect reward. Definitely take that action. Alright, let's see what else we can do. The pirate system, yeah, I'm not in a big hurry to do that. But if I see one close by, I'll sidetrack and get that knocked out. An additional reactor. Okay, I already checked. I still don't seem to have that, but I can look and see if I can purchase one. Actually, no, I need 2 more reactors. Yeah, that might be a bit involved. Wow, I need to throw 3 more in there. Let's see if I have them. Okay, so I'm assuming all 3 of these are maneuverability. Not to be confused with durability. See, it says hull connectors. That's what's confusing me. Why didn't that work? Okay, so yeah, it looks like anything here. And I don't have any of these. I wish I gave you the chance to just back out. Like, I don't like this having to... That's gonna take some getting used to. Well, I guess that is the way to do it. You save it for later. Okay, yeah, we need to get to that rendezvous. Inventory modules. Inventory modules. I'm going to put that down because it said pick plants, and I'm not quite sure what's all involved with that yet. We might actually have to plant. I don't have the spec for any plants yet, though. There's also one that wants us to do like a nutritional thing. But yeah, I can wait on that. Ooh, metal plating. I can do that. Yeah, this thing would have to be expandable. One of three. Apparently it's not talking about these. Okay, habitation. Okay, I'm gonna come back to this. It's not jumping out at me what we're looking for here. Huh, that gave me the option to leave workshop. Sweet. Okay, I think for now we'll just go ahead and go. And this gets phase 1 done at least. We got quite a lot done, wow. That made a real good dent. And a lot of things to come. And just for poops and giggles, I want to see if we can get into our anomaly yet. There it is. So I don't see any point in spending the nanites to like copy paste your starship. It kind of seems like this thing is going to be needed for the expedition. So yeah, for now I'm going to hold off on spending any nanites on that. Let's go, Captain Tight Pants. Wow, where are we? Okay, good. There's a telewarper. Multipass. Of course, my inventory is not never ending. So I'll grab the stuff I know I've been seeing. That might not hurt to have. Probably won't need those. And of course this is just for selling power. Or buying power, I should say. And then, yeah, these would be for nanites. Alright, that's going to be a huge help moving forward. Now I don't have to waste any more time farming. Oh, wait. That's right, we need our telewarper. That's going to take some getting used to. Why do we have so many options? Yikes! Okay, gotta get a hard save down here. And that's it, guys, to the rendezvous. Okay, so yeah, 2 jumps. I don't know if we can make it straight there. That's kind of weird. I'm wondering why it was directing me here first. Kind of knowing how expeditions work, I feel like I should warp here first because the game is telling me to. I don't know if we need it, but I'd rather get it now and not use it than wish I had taken the time to come here and get it real quick. So yeah, we'll stop into the space station real quick, unlock the travel point, and I'll jot that down as number 3. And once again, I forgot to close the cargo bay doors. I feel like my multi-tool just fell out the back. I couldn't write that down in time. Alright, where's our... This actually works out. I got all this stuff to sell off. That'll clear some more inventory space. Get rid of the gold. Get rid of all the starship shields. So in between expeditions, I actually go to space stations and buy all the S-Class stuff I can get my hands on for starships. And I specifically do that and stock up on them for expeditions. Because they go up there in the tech slot, so it's real nice to have that selling power for nanites. I totally forgot to do this on the anomaly. Oh well. There they are. It's almost 5,000 nanites just out of that stack. I still had some to sell, so yeah, that's definitely going to be helpful moving forward. Plenty of nanites to go around. And then for units... Wow, 19 million units. Yeah, we should be good. We shouldn't have to look too much further than that. I'm actually not going to sell all the gold though, just in case we run into a need for it. So maybe I'll hold like 1,000 back.
Units received.
I totally forgot I could have warped out here. I'm kind of curious to see why we came to this system, so I'm going to scan the planets real quick before we head out. There might be like another salvageable scrap planet. Aggressive sentinels, yeah, that's no bueno. Charred planet. Salvageable scrap. Dissonance. Ancient Bones. Been there, done that, got that t-shirt. Vile Brood, yeah, I'll pass. Okay, so the only thing I really see in this system, you know, expedition related would be that one for salvageable scrap. I think it was that one. No, it was this one. Somebody's got a base down there too. Was he trying to spell premier? Hard to tell. Okay, I'm gonna come back to that. I'm gonna see what's going on when we get to the rendezvous system. Oh wait, that was a 3-star. No, 2-star. Alright. Where's my space station? Oh, the space station is the marker. Alright guys, phase 1 knocked out of the park. Should have some more rewards coming. Any minute now. Maybe we gotta go to the marker first. Okay, that's right, we had to imprint. I feel like a wild animal now that I just imprinted. Alright guys, that's it. Phase 1 DUN done. Let's go ahead and get our reward. Hull modules. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play with that a little bit. When I know better what I'm doing in that build menu, I'll come back on and do a better job of showing you guys what's what. There should be a phase reward. Ooh, no new posters. I love me my posters in this game. So much fun. Okay, that's it. Phase 2. So we'll see what... Now, of course, I've already kind of really worked ahead here. I've gotten a lot of these done. But, yeah, we'll focus on Phase 2 when we come back. And then again, I'll have a better idea what's going on with this kind of stuff. So yeah, I'll definitely be playing with this a little bit offline here until I get that sorted out. So guys, I'll go ahead and call this one good. We're about 2.5 hours in. Not too bad of a pace so far. Definitely hope you guys are enjoying it, and I hope this is helping you out. If you wouldn't mind taking a moment to like, share, subscribe, comment. I always appreciate those things. And as always, folks, until the next time, best of luck and happy exploring.